What are the similarities between fascism and Nazism? What are the similarities between fascism and Nazism? This is a fascinating question that takes us into the heart of two powerful ideologies that shaped the 20th century. While they emerged in different contexts, fascism and Nazism share several key features that define their authoritarian nature. First, both ideologies reject liberalism and democracy. They advocate for a strong, centralized state led by an authoritarian figure. This focus on state power often leads to the suppression of individual rights. In fascism, leaders like Benito Mussolini wielded absolute power, while Adolf Hitler led Nazism with a similar grip on authority. The leaders are seen as the embodiment of the nation's will, making their decisions unquestionable. Next, nationalism plays a central role in both ideologies. Fascism and Nazism prioritize the interests of their nations over international cooperation. This is a stark contrast to socialism, which typically emphasizes solidarity among workers across borders. However, both fascism and Nazism incorporate elements of social welfare and state control over the economy. This can create a superficial resemblances to some socialist principles. When it comes to economic control, both ideologies involve significant state intervention. Fascism allows for private property but under strict state regulation. On the other hand, Nazism embraced state-controlled economics, especially during wartime. This state control can echo socialist ideals of economic planning, although the underlying goals differ greatly. Another similarity is the rejection of liberal democracy. Fascism and Nazism dismiss principles like individual rights, free elections, and the rule of law. Instead, they establish a hierarchical structure where the state and its leaders hold absolute authority. Both ideologies also relying heavily on propaganda to shape public opinion. They use mass media and public events to promote their leaders and the state's vision. This manipulation of information is a common tactic to maintain control over the populace. Lastly, militarism is a shared feature. Fascism and Nazism glorify military strength and view war as a means to achieve national goals. This emphasis on militarism further solidifies their authoritarian nature. In summary, while fascism and Nazism have distinct historical contexts, they share key similarities in their rejection of democracy, emphasis on nationalism, economic control, and reliance on propaganda. These traits highlight how both ideologies diverge from the core values of socialism, which focuses on equality and democratic participation. Understanding these similarities helps us grasp the broader historical context of the rise of fascism and the complexities of socialism.